Hi guys, in this video we're going to progress from glycolysis onto the next stage of cellular respiration, which is known as the link reaction. Okay, a quick overview. This is the shortest part of respiration, and in videos that you'll see from the US you rarely see the link reaction, but these videos are designed for UK colleges, level 3 stuff, so the link reaction is included. So as I said before, the first stage of cellular respiration is glycolysis. Okay, and that's when you start with your glucose molecule, which has 6 carbons. What happens in glycolysis is this is broken down, this glucose, into 2 3-carbon molecules of triose phosphate. Looks like a D. Triose phosphate. So there's 2 of them, and each of them has 3 carbons. And then this triose phosphate is broken down into a molecule called pyruvate. Both of these have 3 carbons. Now, obviously a lot more goes on in this and takes place, and if you're unsure, look at my other video about glycolysis. But this is it done, and then the products from these in aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration goes on something different. In aerobic respiration, these now move on to the link reaction. So they both move on to the link reaction. So the next stage is the link reaction. So later on I'll be saying this happens twice, and you'll be going, well, hang on a minute, why have all these products been times 2? Because it happens here and it happens here. So let's just follow the journey of this pyruvate to the next page. Okay, so we have our pyruvate. And I said it had 3 carbons. Now, some chemical changes are going to take place, and pyruvate is going to turn into a 2-carbon molecule called acetate. Acetate, it's got 2 carbons. So all this is the link reaction now, the journey from pyruvate to the end. So we've got pyruvate, we know we need to get acetate, which is a 2-carbon molecule. So the pyruvate is decarboxylated, I can't say that very well, decarboxylated, which means it loses a CO2. And this CO2 that it loses, there's the carbon that we lose from 3 to 2. Also what happens is the pyruvate is oxidized. And when we say it's oxidized, it means it's going to lose something. So it loses some hydrogen. And this happens by a molecule called NAD coming in, and it leaves as reduced NAD. If you've seen the other videos in order, hopefully this will make sense. If you haven't, go and look at it. But basically what reduced NAD can be written as, it can be written as NADH. And what it means is this NAD comes into this molecule and takes a little hydrogen away and carries it away. So sometimes you see it written like this, sometimes you see it written like this. In the A-level specifications, it's reduced NAD. But you will get acknowledgement for the writing NADH. And basically, this reduced NAD takes this hydrogen to another stage in cellular respiration, oxidative phosphorylation, which we don't come to yet. It's the last stage. But this is a product of the link reaction. And that's how we get to acetate. Quite easy. The pyruvate is oxidized, which produces reduced NAD. and it loses the CO2. No worries. But we're not done yet, because the product of this needs to go to the next stage, but it's very unstable. So something else happens. An enzyme called coenzyme A, and it's written like this. Coenzyme A comes in and attaches to this acetate, which makes the molecule acetyl coenzyme A. Acetyl coenzyme A. And that is also 2 carbon. Basically, this coenzyme A just jumps on it and holds it together again, and that's it. That's the whole of the link reaction. What will happen now is this will move on to the next cycle, which is in the next video, called the Krebs cycle. So the Krebs cycle starts with this product. So just a quick run through. Remember this, all this what's gone on here takes place for this one and for this one, so it takes place twice. So when you talk about the products of the link reaction, you actually say that it makes 2 times acetyl, oops, get carried away, acetyl, so we're going wrong. That's what you get for trusting technology. Acetyl coenzyme A, because it's happened twice, you lose 2 CO2, and you make 2 times reduced NAD. Let's hope I write this one right. Reduced NAD. There we go. And that is the link reaction.